I've been informed that life's been pretty great recently. I'm Meeka Nomicon, and we've got the Keeper demo. Demo night 1. The last weeks haven't been the best. In fact, the last few months have been really crappy. I think it all started when summer came. I just couldn't stand the idea of coming back to my parents' house for summer. But it all went wrong when the accident occurred. The best is to forget about it, but I can't if my mother doesn't give me a goddamn break. I'm 20, and they still treat me like a child, telling me what I can or can't do. God, I miss my life at the campus. I miss my friends. And I miss Jacob a lot. Anything is better than staying in this house placed in this crappy town. When they tell me that I'm the black sheep in the family, I can assure that the feeling is mutual. Sometimes, I just want to run away and start living my own life, and not the one they planned for me. Since I can remember, they even had my wedding planned before I was born. What was I going to study? Who was going to be my friend? How? They even planned my daily menu. I can only feel like myself when I'm out of town, when nobody knows me nor my family, and where no one expects anything from me. I wish things were different. I could really use some of your help, God. If you are really up there, at least you can show me your love. I'm not wasting 2 goddamn hours of my life going to church for this. Meek, you really need a break. At least Mum and Dad are out of town for today. Finally, some peace. You know, I can see why we didn't want to go home for summer. I should take advantage and do something fun. Oh, crap. But Mum told me to clean the house before she left. But I could watch a movie tonight. Something cool. Not some G-rated crap. You know what we could watch? We could watch Jacob's Wife. Really keep in line with the religious theme there. And of course, you know, vampires. What should I do? I don't... This place looks clean enough for me. Let's grab some popcorn and watch something. You went to your room and got under the bed. Where is it? You moved your hand in search of your secret box. You finally touched something. Here it is! You opened the box. All of your deepest secrets were in there. And also, all the things you needed to hide from your parents. If they ever discovered this, you'll be in serious problems. Cigarettes, condoms, pieces of clothes. Sometimes, you just need to have some fun. I feel like we need to find a better hiding place than just under our bed. That would be so easy to come across. Wait, where's my diary? You looked under the bed again. You only found dust, a pair of socks, and your old golf club. The notebook was nowhere to be seen. Where the hell is it? If someone ever finds it, God, I don't even want to know. They'll probably arrest me or something. What the hell is in our diary? Maybe I just left it in the campus. Honestly, it's safer there. You took a look at your DVDs. You are not allowed to watch almost any movie, so you just had to buy them in secret. Horror movies were your favorite, but your Christian family wouldn't stand for them. That's no fun. Yeah, I approve the horror movies. You'll call the devil into your life if you watch them. God, I hope so. Sure, sometimes you thought that it'd be easier to deal with some of the monsters in those movies than dealing with your parents. You picked a random movie and went back downstairs. When you had the popcorn ready, you threw yourself on the couch and pressed the play button. The small things in life, like enjoying a good movie, are the ones that give us the more pleasure. Wait, you have to at least tell me what movie we're gonna watch. Are you goddamn kidding me? I swear that if it is them checking on me... Oh. Reluctantly, you got up and picked up the phone. Hello? Nobody answered, causing you to immediately feel angry. During the last weeks, you've received calls, a lot of them, but nobody ever answered. It was just a heavy, creepy breathing. You found that annoying. It probably was someone playing a prank on you. So, again with this thing I say, you can at least ask me what my favorite scary movie is. Is this Meek? For the first time, a voice is only of a lion. Who's asking? That doesn't matter right now. This is all about you. I frowned at the words of the stranger. What's this about? This is about helping each other. He had a slight cold in his voice that made me feel uneasy. Helping each other? How could you possibly help me? You don't know me. Well, maybe I do. Did he somehow get hold of our diary? Is he gonna offer to kill our parents or something weird like that? You know my name, that's all. I know your name, your number, your story, and I know you are alone. I like that. How do you know that? Surprised. I know a lot more about you. I know you love horror movies. I like that one you chose, however. It wouldn't be my first choice. Do you have cameras in my house? God damn, we really should go back to campus. What? You can see me! I walked towards my windows and peeked through them. Everything seemed normal, and I couldn't see anyone. Of course I can, darling. Blue does wonders for you. I looked down at my baby blue pajama. You are kind and my favorite subject to research, my love. And the best part is that I always keep finding out something new. So, you can see me. Is this a threat? Of course not. As I said, I'm here to help you. Now, are you willing to listen to me? I don't know who he was, but all that was intimidating for sure. All right. Perfect. Let me ask you a question. Even though I already know the answer. Are you happy right now? I scoffed. What is this, a confessional? I've already confessed my sins. You couldn't have described this better. But when someone takes your confessions, you're not supposed to lie, Meek. I want to talk to your real you, not the one you play to be. That's the person I want to meet now, the complete stranger to me. So, no more lies. I felt how this whole thing got too personal. It was scary. Are you happy? No. Right and clear. He still tried to sound as kind and innocent as possible. May I ask you a second question? Do I have a choice? You technically do, but all choices have consequences, so decide wisely. Let me guess, if I just suddenly hang up the phone, you're gonna get very angry about it. Who the hell is this guy? And who does he think he is? Is he playing God or what? I'll keep asking then, darling. Do you love your family? Your parents? Your sister? I found my breathing stop. This felt like torture. I love them. I said, I don't know who I was trying to convince. I just don't think the feeling is mutual. Huh. So actually love them? Would you cry if they were gone? I've already answered. Stop with this. All right. Have you ever wished bad to someone? What are you trying to say? Do you find a second meaning? I don't want to answer to that. He sighed. Okay. Is this someone you love? Like a boyfriend? I laughed, but soon that turned into anger. Of course. How is that? I didn't realize. I think I know what this is about now. Jacob gave you my number, didn't he? Well, tell him that if he doesn't have the balls to ask me in person what we are, he can just... Nobody gave me your number. And you didn't answer my question. However, that doesn't matter to me. I just don't like the idea of another guy having something that should belong to me. But I'll just assume you don't have a boyfriend. For the better good. Well, I don't get a feeling if we told him about Jacob, Jacob was gonna have an unfortunate accident. Probably one that involves a knife. His words made me feel shivers down my spine. I stood in complete silence. You should be careful with the guys you meet. There are a lot of psychos out there. Shall we continue? You know what? Just because I want to see how bad the reaction would be, we're gonna hang up. This action will have consequences. Yeah, but you're not gonna kill me, right? I'm your obsession. It's just probably someone that I care about that's gonna die. I have to go now. What? They are calling me. And let's face it, I've got a movie I need to watch. But you are all... I ended the call. What a weirdo. I pressed the play button again, finally being able to watch the movie. As I'm watching the movie, calls back, I'm guessing. I feel something cover my mouth. Oh, no, I'm being kidnapped now. Okay, I should have assumed he was already inside the house. So, you are alone, huh? I can't see who it is. The hand travels to my neck. Who are you? Don't worry about me. Let's keep talking about you, shall we? I think you are the most perfect thing I've ever seen. I couldn't help but come to see you. He chuckled right at my ear. I felt shivers. You know, I didn't like the way you just lied to me. I was thinking about messing with you a little as a punishment. You know, but that would be too cruel, wouldn't it? But you love games, so why don't we play one? Let's play tag, Meek. If you win, I'll stop being angry, and I'll tell you my name. If I win, well, you'll see. So I'm it. You have 10 seconds. Wait, how do I win? I mean, there has to be some kind of time limit, right? Otherwise you're just gonna be chasing me forever. He let go of me. 1. I didn't think it twice. I ran towards the door. It's locked. Are you trying to cheat? That won't work. Well, it's hardly cheating when you didn't set any boundaries. 5 seconds left. I pounded on the door, hoping somebody will hear me. Well, that's just wasting time. I usually don't promote running upstairs, but in this instance, that seems like the only direction to go. Time's up. My heart rate raced. What kind of psychopath is he? Playing a game of life and death? Do I really have a chance? You know what? I'm gonna give up on your games. I'm not playing. I refuse. This action will have consequences. I slid to the floor, praying for the damn door to open. I heard him coming, and I couldn't help but cry. Why is this happening to me? Oh, you have a knife now. You are it. He touched my head. I was really hoping that you would at least try. I sobbed. This was too much. Oh, don't cry. Maybe I went too far with all that. I can never get angry at you, my dear. After all, I'm doing this for you. He held my face and cleaned my tears with his finger. Even though I've won, I can still tell you my name. I'm Teddy. I looked at him with a mixture of emotions. Meek, I understand you're in shock. I would feel the same. But I have to take you. It's the only way to make sure you finally get the life you deserve. All those rats had enough time to show you their love. Now, It's my turn. That's a reasonable explanation of why I'm doing this, right? Now, we better keep going. Remember that you have lost, so you are in no position to complain. Besides, you owe me one. Ah, you're still mad about me hanging up on you, huh? I'll think of what I want as a prize and let you know. He helped me get up from the floor. You are way too pretty to cry. By the way, I don't like it when you act like I'm the bad one. I understand you do it now, but just don't do it again, or I'll give you a reason to cry. Despite his words, he held my hand in the most loving way someone has ever done. He walked me outside home. My legs didn't answer to me, just him, till he stopped by a car and opened the door, inviting me in. Well, at least he didn't put me in the boot. Teddy got into the car and immediately locked all the doors. A satisfied smile came across his face, as if he was happy to have finally achieved his goal. No soon after that, he was already driving. I saw the houses pass through the window. Don't worry, you'll soon forget about all this. I'm pretty sure that's called Stockholm Syndrome. Choosing me to love you and not care about my family anymore. We will create such happy memories. Actually, what I want to know, what the hell happened to your hand, Teddy? I mean, maybe he, punched some glass to break in the first time. I'm thinking we should have heard it if he did, though. You should rest, my dear. We still have a few hours before we get there. He looked back at the road. So, sadly I can't ask him about the hand. Why are you doing this? Huh? What do you mean by that? You were the one who wanted to start a new life. You hate the way it was. I couldn't just do nothing. So, I'm giving you the life you deserve, darling. I just want what's best for you. Where are we going? To our new place. And where's that? Really, far away from here. What about schooling? I frowned, and he looked at me. You want to know the actual location? I can't tell you that, Meek. It's a cozy place of mine, in the middle of the woods. No one would ever find us there. And even if they did, I'll make sure they don't live to tell it. Oh, so killed a lot of people, have you? I'm gonna guess you've killed a lot of camp counselors. So what about my life? I still have to go to college. I was about to get my driving license, and I'll never see my friends again. It was my life. Not perfect, but you don't get to take that from me. You expect me to just forget about it? He laughed. My little girl, you are so funny. I don't expect you to forget about it, but you will. I mean it. As soon as you say what's waiting for you, how I'll make you feel, you'll soon forget about how it was. You'll feel like royalty. You'll see. Did we at least grab my box of belongings before we left? I didn't want to go anywhere about my horror movies. I'll make sure you have everything, so you don't have to study or make any effort. I'll drive you. I'll cook for you. I will give you all my love. There isn't a line in this world that I wouldn't cross for you. Okay, I know he's like some kind of creepy stalker psychopath guy. But not having to work, not having to cook, sounds like a pretty nice life. I could just watch my horror movies and play my horror games all day. Not gonna lie, that sounds ideal. I will happily move to the cabin in the woods with you, Teddy. It's the least I can do. He smiled at me. In fact, I should start pampering you now. There's a soda in the car box. It's your favorite flavor. You can drink it if you want. He looked back at the road. Wait. I want to drink the soda. It's probably drugged though, isn't it? I'll drink it anyway. I really could drink something sweet right now. I opened the car box. He was watching every movement from the corner of his eye. There it was. My favorite brand and my favorite flavor. Orange. Mom didn't let me drink them. Said I would gain weight if I did. I opened and took a sip. Just as good as I remember. He smiled, knowing I liked it. I looked outside my window. I had no idea where I was. Moreover, it was really dark. My eyes started to feel heavy. I knew it was drugged. I barely slept 3 hours. Maybe I should rest my eyes. Just for a moment. Just a moment. Okay, so I wonder if this is going to be on one of the true end paths then, since we're actually ending it during the kidnapping. But before that, we need to get more information out of you, buddy. How much left till we arrive? So, how much left? You really want to arrive as soon as possible, don't you? I'm so excited too. We are going to have so much fun together. I can't wait. Sadly, we still have some hours of travel. You should drink the soda and rest for a bit. It will take a while to get there. You're really adamant about that soda. If I stay awake, maybe we could, switch drivers, you know, so you get a break as well, buddy. Just ignore the fact I don't have a license. And then I would almost definitely drives off the road, probably on purpose. So, Teddy dear, why me? I don't get it. Why you? He laughed. Me? You have no idea how special you are. It's not your fault you don't feel special though. All those loved ones of yours treat you like crap. That's why I had to do something. Besides, I'm a man with a very specific taste. Oh, that's all the information we're gonna get out of you this time. I reckon we should go back and actually play the game and try and escape. Okay, come on, we have a chance of annoying him even further. Play the game. This action will have consequences. If he wants me, I won't give up that easily. I had to quickly run towards the kitchen, avoiding him getting me. Oh, that's smarter than my idea of running upstairs. Go on, go grab a knife. I just had to grab the first crystal bottle I could grab. Oh, that as well. I was recommending the knife. Did you just try to kill me? He sounded hysterical. I immediately regret what I've done. He pushed me to the floor and placed his hands on my throat. It looked like he was having a fit of rage. I don't get it. The only thing you had to do is follow the rules. I would have managed to catch up with you and win. But I still would have told you my name was Teddy. Everything could have gone according to plan. He was talking to himself. But you had to ruin it, hadn't you? Why can't you just love me the way I love you? He started to apply more pressure to my neck, not letting me breathe. If I can't have you, no one can. Maybe I should give you a last chance. Yes, that's what you get. A last chance. He choked me. I tried to fight, but he was way too strong. Everything started to turn black. Oh, I made him mad. A bump woke me up. I was in a car? Huh. Well, I suppose points to Teddy. Even when I annoyed him to the point of strangulation, he still didn't put me in the boot. I'm tied up, and my mouth is covered with some kind of duct tape. Oh, you finally woke up, darling. I was actually getting worried that I had applied a bit too much pressure. I'm glad you are all right. Or all of this would have been for nothing. You know, if you were worried about me breathing, why did you add tape to my mouth? You have already slept for a while. However, we still have an hour to get there. I'm sure you'll understand that I had to tie you up. I was a bit out of myself, but I'm more calmed now. I was expecting some resistance, but you trying to hit me, that was unexpected. My heart pounded fiercely when I tried to move. I felt scared. I was being kidnapped and taken somewhere. God knows what this man is planning to do to me. I have to do something. He looked at me as I tried to escape. Haven't given up yet, I see. It's actually cute. Like, in your little innocent mind, actually thinks that you could get away from me. You can't escape destiny, Meek. And your destiny is to be with me. I tried to scream and tears left my eyes. I begged him, but only some muttered sounds could be heard. Either way, he knew what I was trying to say. It made him angry. Is it that hard for you to see that I am not the bad guy? You have to understand that, Meek. I don't care what I have to do to you, so you finally get it. I think that for now, you should just rest and relax. Oh, not if you're gonna put it into the soda this time. He pulled out something. I shook my head. What was he going to do with that? No! You know, I'm kind of concerned that he injected me while he was still driving. Are we 100% positive he actually hit the right point? Like, he hasn't just injected it directly into... Where would be a bad place to inject it? Probably into the muscle, right? It needs to go into the bloodstream. I maintain that could be a you're dead ending. So I'm assuming that if we just decide to clean because we don't want trouble, like, the same events will occur, it's just our interaction on the phone will probably be a little bit different, right? Let's try it. Yeah, I'll just clean real quick. The last thing I want is another argument when they come back in the morning. You started doing the dishes, then cleaning up the kitchen. Hours passed without you even noticing. A phone call draws you back to reality. The house phone is ringing. It could be them checking on me. You walked towards the phone and grabbed it. Hello? You immediately felt angry when you heard absolute nothing. It's not the first anonymous call you've received. At first, you thought it was someone playing a prank on you. It wouldn't have been strange. You are not really liked in town. But the calls began to be frequent, and the heavy breathing just creeped you out. You got cut off. Oh, come on. Don't get angry. I was just thinking about having a phone conversation with you. You found it didn't sound like a kid. You didn't recognize the voice either. Who is this? Oh, is it that hard to know who it is? I have been calling you for quite a long time, you know. Great. So this is the arse who's been calling me. It's actually surprising that it wasn't some kid in the neighborhood. You're the one who's been calling me. Can I ask why? Can't a man enjoy hearing a pretty voice like yours? I scoffed. Is that what all this is about? Wow, this is the most weird way someone has ever flirted with me. You can't blame me for having eyes. Well, I can when the eyes don't associate with the phone calling. Aren't you going to tell me who you are? Nah, that. What would be the fun in that? He chuckled. His voice was deep and talked in a constant bloody way. I hate to admit it, but it was kind of attractive. Besides, you don't even know what I look like. I'm just a voice. I could be a monster. I chuckled, even though it sounded a bit too serious. What are you now? Ghostface? Am I your next victim? I joked and he laughed. Of course not, darling. I would never hurt you. Unless I throw a crystal bottle at him, in which case he is more than willing to strangle us. The only thing I'll be guilty for is making you fall for me. That was a crappy pickup line. I could notice he was really trying to act cool, however. I could sense a bit of nervousness in his voice. Now, you got me all curious. I could have never imagined that I had a secret admirer. Admirer? I wouldn't use that word specifically. And what word would you use? It doesn't matter. Stalker. I'd use the word stalker. Am I supposed to know you? Why would you say that? You said you've seen me before. Then maybe I've seen you too? Beauty and brains. I love that. But as I said, I won't be telling you anything. Yet. Alright, I give up. Can I at least know your name? You can call me Teddy at the moment, even though I don't deserve that name just yet. Teddy, I repeated, as if I was trying to memorize it. It was an unusual name. If I knew someone named like this, I'm sure I'd have remembered it. You know, deep inside, I can't help but think this is just a prank. Yeah, I know. But this is way more fun than talking face to face, don't you think? I guess so. But you can't expect me to fall in love with a voice. You know what? You got me. You're completely right. How is that even? Wait. Did you just say love? He asked me in pure disbelief. Isn't that why you called me? No, I really want to meet you. He laughed nervously, almost if he didn't believe it. Before he spoke, he cleared his throat. Well, if you really want to meet me, I could go and pick you up. Oh, well, I didn't mean now. It's quite late. Are you afraid? I won't bite, unless you want me to. You have a boyfriend then? I mean, technically no, right? Because we said he's not asked us out. This action will have consequences. Well, in my defense, I don't think it's a lie. I mean, we have a Jacob, but I don't know what Jacob really is to us. I guess I don't. You guessed. It's complicated. I really don't want to talk about it. Well, I do have a chance then, right? Then what's the matter? If it's because your parents, they won't be a problem. Have you killed my parents already? What? Come on, Meek. I know you're sick of all this. Don't you want to run from all this? Feel like yourself. I freeze in place. How did he know all that? Has he been stalking me or something? How do you even know that? I told you. I have eyes, darling. And a big desire to know even more about you. I didn't know how to feel. It was scary. But on the other hand, a lot of people know me and my family. Was I overreacting? No. All this is so creepy. Do you even realize that? Since when is being in love creepy, darling? Stop calling me that. You know, it kind of becomes creepy when we've technically never met before. In which case, I don't think it's love, it just counts as obsession. We're not together. You don't know me. And you just showed how much of a creep you are. I wouldn't want to get near you even if my life was in danger. He stayed silent. I noticed how he even stopped breathing. I know guys like you. If you call me one more time, I swear that He ended the call. What even was that? I'll just go to sleep. I'm so tired. I could fall asleep in the couch. I took the stairs towards my room. I was grateful that I had already changed. I fell onto my bed, face first. The cold air filled my room from the window. I closed my eyes and exhaled deeply, letting all the negativity leave my body. Soon, I arrived to that state of numbness, and everything started to go black. My head started to create images. I know I was about to enter a dream. Wait, did I just hear a door? Wait, was that real? I got up in bed and looked at the clock. I've already slept for 3 hours. I keep hearing noises in the kitchen. Maybe they've arrived already? I walked towards the hall and... there's no power. I grabbed my phone and turned on the flashlight. My battery was dangerously low as the power went off sometime in the middle of the night. I stopped right in front of the stairs, waiting to see my parents. Mother? Father? Oh, we should not have called out. Nobody answered. I can hardly see anything. Oh, hi, Bertie. There you are, my love. I screamed as loud as I have ever done. I ran to my room and I could hear him coming towards me. As soon as I got there, I locked my door. That must hold him for a bit, right? God! Oh my God! How is this even happening? What do I do now? I mean, I don't feel like locking ourselves in the bathroom is probably the best way to go, since it's only one extra door. He's gonna get through it. Probably calling for someone for help, right? I mean, he knows we've not left this room. I grabbed my phone nervously. A notification popped out. My battery was at 4%. Oh, that is not gonna survive a phone call. Can I at least text someone? Maybe mother, SOS, send help, dying. I need to do this quick. I can only make one call. Well, Jacob's not gonna help. If he's over at campus, I don't know how far away that is, but it sounded far if no one knew us or our family. We could call Mom, but again, the issue with that is it's like 3 a.m. or something. Is Mum even gonna answer? I feel like the best thing to do is just call 911 and hope for the best. Oh, we'll have consequences. I'm calling 911. Trembling, I marked the 3 numbers. After a few seconds, a voice spoke, causing me a strange relief. 911, what's your emergency? Someone's trying to break into my house. I hate to break it to you, Meeka. I think he's already in your house. I'm sorry. I couldn't hear you. My name is Meek, and someone's trying to break into my house. Meek, you better not be talking with someone. You'll just make this more difficult. Please, you have to send someone. Are you somewhere safe by now? It won't be as safe when he finally breaks my goddamn door. Don't tell me to stay calm. Just send someone already. Sure. Can you provide me the address? It's the number 8 in the Mozart Street. Crap! Alright. The police are on their way. Is the intruder armed? I gasped and turned around. He was right behind me already. I don't like you talking with other people, especially when they are the police. Like if I was some kind of danger. I took some steps back. Maybe I should have actually locked myself in the bathroom then, and then I could have called the police. Now that I think about it, that would have been a smart thing to do. I recognized his voice. He is the one of the calls. Teddy. This man is crazy. Still, he was a voice. I could only see his eyes, and I swear they were glowing red. Looking down at me with love? The woman on my phone started to talk to me, but Teddy took my phone and crashed it to pieces. Look what you've done. Now, they will look for you. Luckily, I'll make sure they won't be able to find you. They had their chance to prove their love. Now, It's my turn. Right, Meek? You know who I am, right? Teddy, he exhaled, almost in pleasure. Yes. You don't know how many times I've dreamed about you saying my name. He stepped out of the shadows and came some steps forward, allowing me to see him. He was holding a knife. I took a step back and he noticed my fear. I won't hurt you, my dear. I think you should know that by now. What do you want from me? Money? If that's the case, I could just... I don't want your money, silly. I want you. What? The... Hal! You left me no choice, Meek. I have to prove to you how much I love you. I understand that you don't get it yet, but you have to. And trust me, I'm making sure that you will get it. It's just a matter of time. So now, you are coming with me. We will have such a great time together that you'll soon forget about this boring life of yours. You won't think about leaving me. Ever. Don't make me angry, darling. I'm not that rational when someone annoys me. He offered me his hand with a warning look. Hesitantly, I took it. He smiled softly. Teddy led the way to the streets, stopping in front of a car to open the door. He invited me in, and about to get kidnapped. I guess there's nothing I can do now. I'll think of a plan later. I sighed, giving a last look to my home before getting in. Go on then, we'll just hide. It's really not going to pay off for us though, is it? A loud thud filled the room. He was trying to get in. Me? Don't bite it. I won't hurt you. I need to hide. Right now. Well, neither of them are very good options to be perfectly honest, but go into the bed. I quickly crawled and got under the bed. It was the tight gap, but it was probably the best spot. After a few seconds, he broke the door down. He examined the place in detail, stopping in his tracks. I heard him laugh. Are we playing hide and seek? I covered my mouth. All right then. I love that game. And I'm really good at it. I can't wait to get my prize. I watched as his feet moved. Are you in here? He opened my closet. Not bad, me. But I'm sorry to tell you that this really isn't a big place to hide. He stopped for a moment. Don't tell me you locked yourself in the bathroom. I heard some steps, but I couldn't see his feet anymore. This may be an opportunity. I looked to the left. My window was open. Maybe I can make it before he gets me. My foot touched something. It was my golf club. It was risky, but I could attack. Really, attacking didn't work very well for us. And, just hiding is the worst possible thing to do here. He has already eliminated the two most obvious hiding spots. I say attack. This action will have consequences. I can't just do nothing. If I'm going to die, I'll fight for my life first. I grabbed the golf club and silently crawled out from my hiding spot. I could see the light of his flashlight in my bathroom. In that moment, I felt like those final characters of the horror movie. He stopped the hit with one of his hands. Did you just try to kill me? He sounded hysterical. The hand pushed me to the floor and pressed my weapon towards my neck, barely letting me breathe. I wanted to do this the good way, but looks like I'll have to explain to you later. He slowly applied more pressure. I begged for air. Everything started to go black. Is this how it ends? Oh, we got basically a strangulation ending again. I am curious then. Do you reckon we can actually make it to the window? I crawled out my spot. I could hardly see anything. Nope, he's already out that bathroom. God damn you, Teddy! Found you! I screamed. He dragged me by my hiding spot and pinned me to the floor. A lot of horrible endings crossed my mind. Is this really how I'm going to die? I closed my eyes, cried, thought, and begged at the same time. Hey, but don't cry. I opened my eyes. The flashlight on the floor let me see him. His hair was dyed blue and really messy. He had deep dark circles in his eyes. See? I won't hurt you. I don't like seeing you beg me like that. Like if I'll kill you or something. Is this a prank? You won't kill me? Of course not, silly. I'm here to take you. What? The hell? You came to take me? You are taking me somewhere? That's right, darling. Where? It's a surprise. The only thing I can say is that you'll finally be able to be yourself. With me. What, convince him not to? I can't leave. No, don't even mention them. Come on, we can convince him. But I have a life here. I have friends. I still have to go to class. I can't just disappear. They'll be worried. Do you really think they will be sad when you are gone? Ouch! I doubt they'll even go looking for you, Meek. They don't value you. You just don't realize it. But you will. I'll make sure of it. As soon as you see the way I care about you, you'll realize how ungrateful they are. So now, you are coming with me. Don't make me angry, darling. I'm not rational when someone annoys me. He offered me his hand with a warning look. Hesitantly, I took it. He smiled softly. Teddy led the way to the streets, stopping in front of a car to open the door. He invited me in. Am I about to get kidnapped? So it seems like no matter what path we take, we're getting kidnapped. I mean, I suppose that's a good thing, right? It means it's a lot harder than I expected for us to die. Well, none of our options really benefited us in any way, so I very much doubt staying hidden is gonna help. Let's try it anyway. I just wasn't brave enough to do something. I couldn't. Why is this happening to me? Time seemed to stop. He continued to look for me. Call it luck. Maybe it was finally God, but he couldn't find me. Where the hell are you? He sounded serious now. No more games. Maybe the idea of my getting away actually concerned him. When he left the room, I finally breathed again. Oh damn, I can't believe that worked. You know what, Teddy? I'm judging you harshly right now. You always should check under the bed. I crawled out of the bed, but kept my presence low. Alright. I have to think smart. I know my house better than he does. I need to escape. I quickly ran towards my window. Okay, jump, get up and run. Run as fast as I can. I breathed deeply. Then, I jumped. As soon as I hit the floor, I started running. I wanted to make it to my neighbor's house. Meek! Crap! Run! The adrenaline boosted my speed. But either way, that monster was about to get me. He was right behind me. I tried to accelerate, but he rushed towards me, making me fall to the grass. He grabbed my wrists, not letting me go. The guy was probably around my age. His hair was blue, and he was wearing a hood. I still don't want to die. Help! He covered my mouth. Shush! Why would you do that? Luckily, my neighbors seemed to have heard it. Their light got on. However, they switched it off seconds later. Crap! I'm dead. Why are you making such a scene out of this? Do you realize you literally jumped out of a window to run away from me? You could have gotten hurt. Don't do that again. I won't kill you, and I won't hurt you. I will remove my hand if you don't scream. Deal? Okay, so we say deal, and then as soon as he moves our hand, we scream like hell. I nodded, still a bit scared, even though this whole scene looked a bit funny. He took his hand off. Oh, hell yeah, scream! Stop doing that, damn it! I bit him. Crap! Oh, you might want to go get a shot. That's probably going to get infected. He used his other hand this time and looked at the bite mark. Bite me again. I don't mind it. But stop playing. You have already caused me enough trouble. I narrowed my eyes. What was this about? He literally has been calling me for weeks. And now, he broke into my goddamn house. This guy is crazy. You either look like you want to say something, or you want to scream. Again. You know what? I don't even want to know. You can scream as much as you want when we get home. What? I tipped my head and frowned. That's right. I'm taking you to your new life. You deserve someone who actually loves and cares about you. And that's me. Okay. Where's the hidden camera? I raised an eyebrow. You may be reluctant now, but give me a few days and you won't ever think about your old life. So, we better get going, my dear. Now, you better stay silent, like a good girl, or I'll have to take action. And I don't want to give you a bad first impression, so it is not really convenient for you. My love, are we clear? I nodded. I won't lie. I was scared now. Good. He got up and offered me his hand. I took it, and he helped me get up. Teddy looked around, making sure nobody was up and watching us. Then he offered his hand again. I took it. I had no choice. He took off his hood, trying to be less intimidating. His hair was fluffy and messy. He walked me towards what was probably his car. The cold air of the night hit my skin, and then I realized I'm in my pajamas, and I'm literally barefoot. Wait, I can't leave like this. What about my things? You mean your clothes? You already look perfect to me. Blue does wonders for you, darling. I can't be in my pajamas forever. I'll get you new clothes. Huh? What about my No. Don't even mention them. He looked scary. I also noticed that he had something in his hoodie. I really don't want to know what he is. Am I really about to get kidnapped? I guess there's nothing I can do now. I'll have to think about a plan later. I'm not gonna lie, we actually managed to escape further than I thought we ever would. Good job, Meek. And now go lock yourself in the bathroom. I ran towards my bathroom, locking myself in. I needed a moment to process all that was happening. Holy crap! Meek! No way! He got in already? He punched the bathroom door. Are you really going to make me break another door? Don't you even dare, Psycho! Psycho? I really don't want to get angry, but that was mean. I need to get the hell away from here. I looked at my window. It was the only way out. I had to reach it. I grew up on the small surface, jumping to open the window. He managed to make a hole in my door. He peeked through it. Don't you even think about that. He warned me, seeing what I was trying to do. As I was able to open the window, I tried to pass through, but it was way too small. Crap, come on! I continued struggling to fit it. I realized this was a terrible decision. Am I now stuck in the window? I just locked myself in here. I had no way out, and a crazy man is trying to get to me. And even if there's a way out, probably the height will make me break my foot or something. How clever, Meek. You always act like if you were in a horror movie. He already got in. How great. Don't come any closer. I warned the air. I couldn't see him as I was trapped in the window now. I heard him laugh. Did you just get stuck trying to run away? He laughed again. Is this a prank? Are you goddamn laughing? This isn't funny. Aren't you a cute little thing? I don't need you to feel sorry for me. Besides, is this your first day as a murderer or what? Just end this already. First of all, I won't kill you. I've tried to say it, but you just ran away from me, not letting me talk. Look where that has led you. Isn't this convenient for me? I rolled my eyes. I couldn't believe this was happening. Second thing, even if I were going to kill you, I would have felt bad seeing you fail pathetically trying to run away. You leave me no choice but to help you. I could hear him take some steps towards me. Do something weird and... I won't do anything you don't want. But I have to use my hands to help you, darling. Is that okay? I scoffed. Just help me already. He gently placed his hands on my waist, carrying me and being able to put me back to the floor. I turned around to face him, and he pinned me to the wall. Oh, you're a bit too close now. What are you doing? I'm making sure you don't run again. You thought of something else, didn't you? No. Don't worry. We can play as much as you want when we get home. What? You thought I was chasing you for fun. I mean, I would. But that wasn't the case. I'm here to take you. You came to take me? You are taking me somewhere? That's right, darling. Where? It's a surprise. The only thing I can say is that you'll finally be able to be yourself. With me. Well, let's face it, we are not convincing him to go anywhere again. Nope, we're just destined to get kidnapped. I am curious though, if we go and hide in the closet, does he find us instantly? Since that was the first place he checked, right? I got in my closet and cowered in the corner, using some of my clothes to cover me. I could see a bit through the small gaps. He got in. I covered my mouth and tears ran through my streak. I don't want to die. He took his time to search for me. Meek, I know you're here. Why won't you understand? We're meant to be together. I just want to take care of what I care the most about. I closed my eyes and cried softly. I wished all this was just a bad dream, but it wasn't. Even in this moment, I just could think if someone would care about my death. Would they cry? Deep inside, I would cry for them. Oh, that is awful timing. Crap! Crap! Mom was calling me. I picked it up. Meek, we've been calling you all night. What the hell were you doing? Well, you know, Mother, getting kidnapped. Just the usual. He opened the closet door. I was only able to see his eyes, glowing red in the dark. Found you! He was smiling widely at his find. He grabbed my leg and dragged me towards him, causing me to scream. Meek! What the hell is happening? Was that a man's voice? Did you bring someone home? She only shouted at me while I screamed. He pinned me to the floor, not letting me go. Wait, here I am on the floor, screaming help most likely, and then I'm about to be murdered, and here's our mother accusing us of bringing a boyfriend home? God damn it, Mother! Where are your priorities? Mom, you've got to! He placed a hand on my mouth and brought a finger to his mouth. Shush. The neighbors just told me that a car has been parked outside home all night. If you have brought a man home, Mother, I just shouted for you to help me. Even if I did bring a man home, now is not the time for a lecture. You are going to be in serious problems. Do you hear me? He ended the call. See? They don't deserve you. Okay, well, I hate to say it, but maybe going with Teddy is our best option. I do. I kept crying, shaking my head, almost begging him. Oh, don't cry. You're making me feel bad now. He sounded truly sorry. I just want you to understand that this is the best for you. The man caressed my cheeks, almost in a loving way. Me? You're in shock? I understand that. It's a normal human reaction. But now, I need you to breathe and relax. I'm going to take my hand now. Don't scream, okay? He tilted his head, waiting for an answer. I nodded, completely in fear. He smiled. He finally let go of me. I moved away from him, crying and trying to get air. Just breathe, darling. You're having a panic attack. No crap, Sherlock. This man is goddamn crazy. He took out a knife, causing me to gasp and crawl back. But he only stabbed my phone. You won't need that anymore. The only person you'll have to talk to is me. He walked towards me. Right, darling? You know who I am, right? I barely could see his face. No, I'm just a voice, remember? That chuckle. Teddy? He exhaled deeply, almost in pleasure. Yes! You don't know how many times I've dreamed about you saying my name just right at me. He placed a hand on my face. I tried to move, but his grip was firm. You're even more pretty close up. I noticed that his hand was bandaged and still bleeding. Looked like a deep cut. He finally stepped out of the dark. His hair was dyed blue and really messy. Also, his eyes were red. It was kind of intimidating. What's the matter? You look at me like if you were expecting to see some kind of creature, like the horrible face. I'm a human, just like you. I doubt a human would do this. Why have you come here? You left me no choice, Meek. I understand that you don't get it yet, but you have to. And trust me, I'm making sure that you will get it. It's just a matter of time. So now, you are coming with me. We will have such a great time together that you'll soon forget about this boring life of yours. You won't think about leaving me. Ever. Don't make me angry, darling. I'm not that rational when someone annoys me. He offered me his hand. I didn't have a choice, so I took it. You know, the last path I wanted to check is that I just realized we didn't try and call anyone else. I mean, calling Mum isn't gonna help us, right? She's just gonna accuse her of having a boy around again. Let's try it. I scrolled through my emergency contacts and almost immediately called Mum. Wait, what am I thinking? What could she possibly do to help me? Besides, she'd probably just think it's a prank. Oh, yep, Mum's just useless. Wonder if we can actually call Jacob then. I mean, I don't know how far away he is. Oh, there will be consequences. Like, Teddy is probably gonna get mad at this first thing. I know, he won't let me down. It doesn't matter how things are right now. He'll help me better than anyone. He was already one of my emergency contacts, so I just pressed to call him. Pick up! Pick up! Hey there! Jacob! This is Jacob. I'm probably busy right now, so leave a message and I'll call you ASAP. Are you kidding me? Are you talking with someone? You better explain me. Who? the hell is Jacob? I called him again. I know he is seeing my calls. You better pick up! The phone continued communicating. Then Jacob picked up. What is it, Meek? He sounded tired. Jacob, you have to come over right now! Meek, you don't want to see me angry. What? What's that sound? There's someone with you. Jacob, someone's in my house. He is trying to break my door. What? There's better not be a crappy excuse so we can talk. Do you think I'll joke with that? Please, you have to help me. Okay, I'm on my way. Hide somewhere. Don't let them get to you. Ah! Holy crap. I'm going to die. So much resistance. And for what? You just don't get it yet. We are bound together, Meek. Is that him? Meek, what's happening? I'm almost there. Oh, maybe he's not that far away then. Please. I took a step back, but he took another one forward. Please what? You say it like if you were begging me not to hurt you. I won't do any harm to you, Meek. But no one will take you from me. All those rats cling to you like the plague. I can't let that happen. They already caused enough harm for you. He walked towards me, holding my face and taking my phone. I was paralyzed. It's time to get away from all those who don't deserve you. Me, I'm almost there. What is he doing? I swear that if he touches a single hair of yours. He looks at the phone with pure disgust. I really don't want to get rid of him while you are looking. Oh damn, maybe calling Jacob is just gonna get him murdered. He handed me the phone again. You better tell him to not come across you, or I'll make sure he won't. You know, Jacob, help me. I'm gonna get Jacob murdered, aren't I? I grabbed the phone, not breaking eye contact. My heart pounded in my chest. Jacob? I called him, my voice almost breaking. What? What is it? Did he hurt you? I don't want to end up like Karina. He snatched the phone out of my hands, as if he had heard the greatest defense. Listen to me! You ever come near her again, and I'll break your jaw and knock your teeth out! Worse than that, I'll make you regret being born! So you better forget about seeing her again. He looked at the phone with pent-up anger. If looks could kill, Jacob would be buried by now. But all that hatred vanished when he looked back at me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I scared you. I just can't stand those liars who take advantage of you and waste your precious love. But that won't happen with me, my dear. I will treasure your cherished love, and I'll protect you from the corruption of this world. I'm the only one who deserves you. He walked towards me, holding my face and making me look up at him. I stood there, completely paralyzed. I'll make you understand me, even if it's the last thing I'll ever do. He placed a soft kiss on my forehead. Don't cry now. I'll make it up to you when we arrive to our new home. He wiped away some of my tears with his thumb and then grabbed my hand gently, guiding me the way. You'll see, I put extra effort to make sure you'll be as comfortable as possible. He practically dragged me out of here. My legs couldn't run. I was scared. Am I really about to get kidnapped? Then what? Killed? I just thought about all those cases of kidnapping and the horrible endings. I don't want to die. My feet touched the cold street as he opened the car, inviting me in. Well, it turns out, no matter how hard I try, we really aren't escaping this guy. And I may have got Jacob killed in the end there. I mean, he did say he was nearly at our house. Well, if you enjoyed your time here, I'd greatly appreciate you to like this video and subscribe to this channel. But if not, you have a spooky day and I'll catch you next time, guys.